Allow tonight's story to bring you a sense of calm and comfort. William and Flower's Bird Adventure. This story is about a curious boy named William and his magical guardian Flower, who on one special day, gained the ability to understand birds and hear their enchanting tales. In a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and sparkling rivers, lived a boy named William. William was an incredibly curious child, his heart brimming with wonder for the world that stretched out before him. He spent countless hours exploring the forests and meadows around his home, his eyes wide with the excitement of discovery. William had a special guardian, a loving guardian named Flower. Flower wasn't an ordinary guardian. She had wings as delicate as a butterfly's, shimmering with the colors of the rainbow, and a gentle voice that could calm even the stormiest of nights. One sunny morning, William awoke with a feeling that today would be special. Flower fluttered by his side, her wings casting colorful reflections on the walls. "William, today, we shall discover something extraordinary," she whispered, her eyes twinkling with mysterious joy. They set off towards the ancient oak tree that stood proudly at the edge of the village, its branches stretching out like welcoming arms. The oak tree was known to be the home of many birds, each chirping a different melody. As they approached, they heard an orchestra of bird songs, a symphony that made William's heart soar. "Lord, can we understand what they are singing?" William asked with sparkling eyes, his voice full of hope. Flower nodded. "Yes, my dear William. I have a gift for you today." She gently touched William's forehead, and he felt a warm light spreading through his mind, illuminating his thoughts. Suddenly, the chirps and melodies transformed into words. "Welcome, William and Flower," sang the birds in unison. "We sing of the stories from the sky and the earth, tales of wind and sun." William's eyes widened with amazement as he listened to the birds' stories, each one a magical tale of adventures and lessons. One bird, a wise old owl named Timmy, spoke of the night skies filled with stars that guided travelers home. Another, a swift sparrow named Breeze, spoke of daring flights across vast oceans and the courage it took to soar high. Throughout the day, William and Flower listened to these enchanting stories. They laughed at the humorous tales of a mischievous blue jay named Jay, who loved to play pranks. They sighed in wonder at the magnificent flights described by a regal eagle named Soar, whose wings touched the clouds. As the sun began to set, painting the sky with hues of pink and gold, William felt a deep sense of gratitude. He had always loved birds, but now he understood them in a way he never thought possible. "Thank you, Flower. This has been the most wonderful day," William said, his voice soft with emotion. Flower smiled gently. "The world is filled with wonders, my dear William. Always keep your heart open, and you will find magic wherever you go." With those words, they watched the birds flying back to their nests, their songs still echoing in the air. As they walked back home, the village now bathed in the soft glow of twilight. William held onto Flower's hand, feeling her warmth guide him. He knew that this day would be etched in his memory forever, a beautiful reminder of the incredible world around him and the loving guardian who made it all possible. Here's another gentle tale to bring you comfort. Aster and the Playful Spirit of All. This story is about a young girl named Aster who befriends a magical spirit of all named Borich, and together, they inspire a village to see the beauty and wonder in everyday life. Once upon a time, in a village cradled by hills and kissed by the morning sun, lived a young girl named Aster. Aster was known for her curious eyes that always sparkled with wonder. One day, while exploring the forest at dawn, she stumbled upon an ancient oak tree. Its gnarled branches reached out like welcoming arms. Beneath the tree, Hidden among its roots, a tiny figure of light darted round like a firefly. Approaching cautiously, Aster whispered, "Who are you?" The light danced and shimmered before revealing itself as Borage, a playful spirit of awe. Borage's laugh was like the tinkling of bells, a sound that filled Aster's heart with delight. "I'm Borage," it said. "I bring the magic of awe to those who seek it." For the next few weeks, every morning, Aster ran to the forest to meet Borage. Together, they marveled at the drenched spider webs that glistened like pearls, and they watched in silent wonder as shadows played among the leaves. Borage showed Aster the hidden beauty in everyday things: a drop of rain, a fallen leaf, the whisper of the wind. One day, Borage took Aster to a hidden glen. Here, a crystal-clear stream wound its way through ancient stones, and flowers bloomed with colors more vivid than any Aster had ever seen. As they played by the stream, Borage suddenly grew serious. "Aster," it said, "the beauty of the world is a gift. Always remember to look with eyes of awe." Aster nodded, feeling a deep sense of understanding. From that day on, Aster shared her newfound wonder with the villagers. She told stories of the magic in the forest, of Borage and the awe-filled moments they share. The villagers, inspired by her tales, began to see the world differently. They noticed the golden hues of the setting sun, the gentle rustling of leaves, and the star-studded sky at night. Slowly, a sense of awe spread through the village, knitting the community closer together. Aster and Borage's friendship continued. With every encounter, Aster's appreciation for the world's beauty deepened. She learned that awe wasn't something to be found, but something to be cherished and shared. She grew up, forever carrying the heart of a child and the magic of awe within her. And so, in a village forever enriched by the simple, profound beauty of the world, a once curious girl lived her life in perpetual wonder, constantly reminding others to see through the eyes of awe. Now another heartwarming tale awaits. Poppy and Star, the Sunshine Adventure. This story is about a heartwarming adventure in which a girl named Poppy and a special firefly named Star embark on a magical journey to find where the sunshine goes at night. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled against the rolling hills, there lived a girl named Poppy, who had a heart as bright as the morning sun. Every evening, just before twilight, Poppy would sit by the old oak tree at the edge of the meadow. She loved to watch the fireflies dance in the gentle breeze, their tiny lights flickering like stars come down to her. One night, Poppy noticed a particular firefly who seemed to shine brighter than all the rest. Drawn to its luminescence, she whispered, "You must have a special name." The firefly buzzed around her, landing softly on her shoulder. "I am Star," it said in a tiny but clear voice. From that night onward, Poppy and Star became inseparable friends. Star would accompany Poppy on all her adventures, from climbing the tallest trees to exploring secret paths in the woods. They laughed, sang, and shared stories under the canopy of leaves, their laughter blending with the rustling of the forest. One summer evening, as the sun was setting in a blaze of orange and pink, Poppy had an idea. "Stop, Sir, must find where the sunshine goes when night falls," she suggested excitedly. Star twinkled with anticipation. "Let's follow the sunset," they decided. Hand in wing, Poppy and Star set off on their journey, crossing fields of golden wheat and sparkling streams. They climbed a hill and stood at the peak, watching the last beams of sunlight fade into the horizon. But they didn't stop there. They ventured further, into the heart of a mystical forest, where the air was filled with the scent of pine and wildflowers. Suddenly, they came upon a glade bathed in perpetual twilight. In the center of the glade stood a crystal fountain, shimmering with a light that seemed to come from the sun itself. Mesmerized, Poppy approached the fountain and saw that its waters reflected every sunset they had ever seen. Star fluttered beside her, its glow blending with the fountain's light. "We found it, Star," Poppy said, her eyes sparkling with wonder. "We found where the sunshine goes." In that magical moment, Poppy felt a warmth unlike any other, a gentle reminder that the light they chased was always within them. They returned home, hearts full of newfound joy and wisdom. And every evening after that, Poppy would sit by the old oak tree, telling stories of their magical adventure to anyone who would listen, with Star shining brightly on her shoulder. The next story waits, calm and comforting. Orchid and the Ancient Spirit. This story is about the heartwarming friendship between a girl named Orchid and an ancient forest spirit named Veronica, who together protect and bring life to a magical forest. In a quaint village nestled within emerald green hills, there lived a young girl named Orchid, whose heart was as pure as the morning dew. Orchid was known throughout the village for her kindness and gentle spirit, always helping neighbors and friends, with a warm smile. One day, while wandering through the dense forest near her village, Orchid stumbled upon a hidden glade bathed in an ethereal glow. In the center of the glade stood an ancient tree, its bark shimmering with golden hues, and beside it, the spectral figure of Veronica, an ancient spirit who had watched over the forest for centuries. Intrigued, Orchid approached the ancient tree and spoke softly. "Who are you, luminous guardian of this forest?" Veronica's eyes, deep as the ocean, gazed into Orchid's with a blend of curiosity and kindness. "I am Veronica," the spirit replied. "I have protected these woods for many generations." "And who might you be, young explorer?" Orchid introduced herself, explaining her love for the forest and its creatures. From that moment, a bond of friendship began to form between the mortal girl and the ancient spirit. Over the seasons, Orchid and Veronica shared countless adventures. Had danced under the cherry blossoms in spring, and ran through fields of gold in summer. In autumn, they collected vibrant leaves and crocheted them into beautiful garlands, while in winter, they marveled at the crystalline beauty of snowflakes. Veronica told Orchid about the secrets of the forest, showing her the hidden paths and the language of the winds. Orchid, in return, shared stories of the village, bringing laughter and joy to the ancient spirit. Through their companionship, the forest seemed more alive, and the villagers noticed the positive changes around them. Fields upright, streams ran clearer, and flowers bloomed more vividly. One day, as the two friends sat beneath the ancient tree, Veronica spoke with a note of sadness in her voice. "Dear Orchid, my time in this farm is drawing to a close. The forest will soon need a new guardian." Orchid's eyes filled with tears at the thought of losing her dear friend. Yet, Veronica's wisdom flowed gently like a soothing breeze. "Do not fret, my friend. The bond we share will transcend time and space. You have within you the heart of this forest." To Orchid's astonishment, the ancient tree began to glow, and its golden bark seemed to envelop her. Veronica's essence merged with the tree, and a crystal vine gently wrapped around Orchid's wrist. "This will remind you that I am always with you," Veronica's voice echoed softly. From that day onward, Orchid felt an unyielding connection to the forest. She grew into a wise and caring guardian, her wisdom guided by Veronica's timeless love and friendship. The villagers continued to revere the forest and its new protector, and Orchid's legacy of friendship and harmony with nature endured for generations. In the heart of the glade, the ancient tree stood tall, a symbol of the eternal bond between Orchid and Veronica, and a reminder of the extraordinary power of friendship. Thank you for sharing tonight. Rest peacefully.